Our favorite bird is back, and that feathered friend is Pyoro, the leaker extraordinaire that is never wrong, has elicited his next beautiful proclamation. So, good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. We've got some release date updates, some new game announcements, some new release details, and Pyoro's next big move, which is happening today. Pretty freaking sweet. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're doing awesome out there. Let's kick it off with a new game getting a date, which is Hitman Blood Money, coming to Switch on January 25th. We already knew that this classic Hitman game would hit Switch at some point, but now we have a locked-in date, January 25th. Feels really nice. We're getting Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown next week, which has gotten insanely awesome reviews. I've been playing the game. It's fan-freaking-tastic. I'll probably have a video of my own on that a little bit later on, but yeah, the game is amazing, and it runs so good on Switch. So yes, Hitman Blood Money is fun, but honestly, you should probably spend your money on Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. It runs at 60 in portable mode on Switch. That to me is like bow down status of game design, game development, game bug fix. I don't know. Performance. That's the word I'm looking for. And speaking of performance, Mario vs. Donkey Kong showed off its new tricks in a brand new overview video. And it turns out there will be new content in this Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake besides just beautiful, amazingly well lit new graphical touches and flourishes. We've got two new worlds coming in, as well as a classic versus casual mode. So they've got their their baby mode in if you want to play the game without worrying about dying, but there are new obstacles, new worlds, and those two worlds are one based on a theme park and one based on a snowy, slippery mountain, which seem very cool indeed. Mario vs. Donkey Kong is out on February 16th, and it is $50, so it's a below full price game, and you're getting over 130 levels, including two new worlds. The new content actually makes me want to check it out. Even though the GBA original is quite revered and was a fun game at the time, I'm not much of a replayer, but two new worlds, Merry Miniland and Slippery Summit, along with the beautiful graphics that seem to be a hint of what's to come for Mario in the future, I might just dip my toes in, especially for $10 under normal video game MSRP. Let me know in the comments down below if you plan to pick up Mario vs. DK, especially now knowing that there is going to be new content added in the game. We do have a delay for a really cool indie that I've been excited for quite some time. It's called Alica: Age Through Blood, and it is a Motorvania. Basically, you are a fox on a motorcycle doing a Metroidvania, but also doing crazy motorcycle stunts and shooting everyone in your path. I played it on PC. It's really fun, but I've been waiting for the Switch release. It's been pushed back and delayed multiple times. It was supposed to drop January 11th, and now the developer is saying, hey, it's delayed again. They said, we want to ensure the version we launch is in the best possible shape it could be in, which is why we decided to take some more time and delay the release. Thanks for understanding. We will keep you posted with more info about a new date as soon as possible. Now, what's interesting is this game's supposed to come out in less than 24 hours. So this is a very last minute delay. Maybe some crazy glitch popped up or some game crashing bug. I respect them for wanting to make sure the game releases in a right state. You're going to charge, you better give people what they deserve. It's just a bit of a bummer that this has been pushed back beyond the PC release, and now it's getting pushed back even further, but hopefully it drops soon. And in the meantime, you do have that super sweet Prince of Persia game to pick up if you're looking for something to play in the immediate future. Finally, time to talk about the little chubby bird. Pyoro is the leaker of all leakers. He's just got everything right. He's got 100% right, and he only posts when absolutely necessary. I think that's the biggest props you can give Pyoro, is that the dude or the dudette, the bird, is not just saying stuff. They're only saying stuff when it really counts and when they really know it to be true. They've correctly predicted directs, they've correctly predicted content of directs, and they've correctly predicted updates and new content drops, which is why today's GBA this time tweet is so darn impactful. GBA this time is in reference to NSO News later today, an initial tweet that was posted back in August of this past year. Now on August 24th, he said N64 and Excitebyte 64 was revealed for Nintendo Switch Online, at least its release date. Hey, it's coming out. And he says that tonight will be GBA news. Now that has everybody excited and eager to see what it could be. Will it be one game? Will it be more? Will it be something new? Alas, there are still two GBA games awaiting release. One being the coveted Golden Sun, which I hope is what it is tonight, and the other being F-Zero Maximum Velocity. For some reason in the past, I truly believed that F-Zero was already out on Switch Online, but I think I got my wires crossed with F-Zero 99 and the talks of a new F-Zero and then F-Zero GBA. Like, it just kind of all mixed together. There's actually 2 GBA games that still need to release based on Nintendo's already announced titles, Golden Sun and F-Zero Maximum Velocity. It would be freaking sweet if we got both of them. It would be freaking awesome if we got both of them tonight and that cleared the slate. There is a small chance, though, that Nintendo does decide to get a little crafty with it and deliver something unexpected. Now, that could be in the form of multiple game releases, or it could be neither of the two that we're waiting for. Nintendo does not often love to follow their set schedules, and sometimes they just interject something random. I've seen people toss around the idea of Metroid Zero Mission coming to GBA NSO, and that being a really exciting, fun release for January. I suppose there's also the chance that it's a video highlighting a new slate of upcoming games. Remember, we've talked about this before. We are at the very, like not even the tail, but the fluff on the tip of the tail end of Nintendo Switch Online for this generation, as they are running out of anything left to reveal. They made sure to stay consciously quiet in the fall of 2023 and not reveal upcoming plans as they typically do around renewal time in September. So we don't know anything new for Switch Online. Maybe tonight they do reveal a roadmap forward, or maybe tonight they just finish off what they've already started. I think the latter is much more likely than the former, as Nintendo is clearly trying to wrap up this generation in more ways than one. But we'll find out quite a bit. If they decide to draw the line and say it's F-Zero and Golden Sun, we're done. If they reveal more, that really does sort of change the landscape and illuminate maybe how many months and what we've got going on for 2024, especially in terms of new NSO content and how that might relate to an upcoming console. But what do you think Pyoro is pointing towards tonight? And what do you think Nintendo will drop in terms of GBA? I guess there's always the chance that Pyoro was wrong, which is terrifying because then that would invalidate his perfect record and make anything he says going forward a little bit scarier. Nonetheless, Pyoro has never been wrong, so I do trust in Pyoro, and it's been quite a while since we got something GBA on Switch Online, so I think this does fit in nicely. Nintendo does have another Code R, the collection, releasing later this month, but for the most part, January is kind of a quiet month for Nintendo. They've got the aforementioned Mario vs. Donkey Kong in February, plus a probable Nintendo Direct. The GBA game feels like a great release, but I hope there is some sort of surprise or something more than just it's F-Zero Maximum Velocity. If it's just it's Golden Sun, okay, like that still I think is exciting enough for those of us that want to relive that game, and if you haven't played it, phenomenal JRPG. I think it should hold up. Either way, we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you think they do in the comments down below. I'll keep you posted as soon as it's officially up. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you lots. SwitchForce out.